piece today in page 3 of the Financial Standard explores, fueled by lofty reviews and studies. Investors built high-end houses and malls for cash-rich segment that turned out to be false. That story right there is on page 3 of the Financial Standard pull-out of the Standard newspaper today. And of course, our very own Professor Exen Iraqi with his opinion piece on page 8 of the Financial Standard. Do grab a copy, the hard copy rather, if you can get it. If you cannot get it, then you can make a purchase of the e-paper on our website. That is www.standardmedia.co.ke. A piece of that goes for just 10 shillings. And of course, you remember that the Standard is Kenya's boldest paper. Of course, only the bold tell the truth. Let's now give you the stories of the day. It is a financial reporting season and the financial sector seems to be the best performing sector. While banks have dominated headlines over the last 2 weeks, insurance and financial service companies are also defying the odds. So let's now give you more of this in terms of the numbers. Let's start off with Britam Holding PLC, which has recorded a pre-tax profit of 647 million in the first half of this year. This compared to a loss of 2.3 billion last year. This is despite an increase in the company's total expenses, which grew to 18.9 billion Kenya shillings, up from 15.1 billion last year. The company's total income, however, grew to 19.7 billion, up from 12.9 billion in 2020. The profitability is attributable to improved performance of financial markets, including the stock exchange. Let's now have a look at what the officials had to say on the same.
We did record a 16% increase in claims and policyholder benefits during the first 6 months of the year. This is as we continue to support and cushion our customers through the financial difficulties, which is attributable to the pandemic, and also as the macroeconomic environment improves.
Looking a little bit more at our operations across the board, I am pleased to say that we're making tremendous progress with the transformation of our business. We've successfully concluded the restructuring of our business towards client-facing units.
All right, still staying with matters financial results of the insurance sector. So UAP Old Mutual Group has made a recovery in first half of this year. The group recorded a profit of 552 million shillings compared to a loss of 57 million in the first half of last year. So let's give you more numbers on this. Of course, this is despite an increase in the net payable claims, which increased to 7.2 billion Kenya shillings, up from 4.85 billion last year. The company attributes the recovery to improved performance of the NSC, which saw its investment income double from 1.3 billion shillings last year to 2.88 billion shillings this year. The company says it is focused on concluding its acquisitions and consolidating its business.
This was partially negatively impacted by higher claims, mainly as a result of higher mortality in our life business, as well as additional health claims following the COVID situation in our East African markets. We completed phase 1 of the eventual merger of Old Mutual Life Assurance Company, which was taken over 100% by UAP Life in the H1 of 2021. In H2, we intend to complete the conversion of Old Mutual Life Assurance Company to a closed fund, which means that our products will be primarily sold through UAP Life.
Very well, let's take more stories on our